Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, rule very well, very beautifully. Double salutations to the Akim out here pushing this gospel in truth and in sincerity to the best of their ability given to them by Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the elect scattered abroad. May the election of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Lord willing, fall upon your houses. 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1. This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. And we're in those last days, man. And you best believe that perilous times are coming, right? And I say that to bring this out, right? It says Phoenix, right, which is Phoenix, Arizona. It's like, yeah. Let me... Right, it says Phoenix could soon become uninhabitable, and the poor will be the first to leave. Right, man. Because ultimately, here in the Southwest, you got a massive or a mega heat wave going on, which is causing a mega drought, right? Which really, almost everywhere, in the world right now is going through, some type of heat wave or a temperature rise. And we know that Esau Edom, he's blaming it on climate control, when in reality it's just Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai turning up that heat, man. And then even in here in in Arizona, they've already had over 500 homeless, already die, whether it be from heat stroke or whatever it may be, but this heat is killing people out here, man. And we know Arizona, for those that don't know, but Arizona, is a very hot state, man. The summers, at least the past few years, have been getting to like, 115, 120, so it's been really, really, really hot out here, man. And as you go into this article, which I'm not going to go into this article, but the article basically, is saying, that, a person's body, is, able to actually cool itself down by, sweating and, all these different things your body does, but at a certain temperature, once it hits past a certain temperature, which is like around 95 degrees Fahrenheit, your body is not able to, cool itself down, right? The temperature ultimately prevents your body from doing so, right? Which then, it allows for, organ and brain damage, past a certain temperature, man. If your body is not cooled, or if you're not able to get to a cool spot to cool your body down, right? So that's what starts happening, right? So that's why you see, or I have heard of, a lot of people, dying, of heat stroke, this, that, and the third, or whatever it may be, man. Heat exhaustion, right? Right, but again, this heat is, is insane, right? And this is all coupled with, food shortages and water shortages, right? The Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai, is drying up that water, man. And I got precept. I just got a few precepts, man. It's in Psalms. I gotta find it. Ultimately goes into, how the Lord is drying up, he's drying up these lakes, these rivers, right? It's like, I'm trying to find it. Kind of 107, Psalms 107 and verse 33. It says, He turneth rivers into a wilderness, and the water springs into dry ground, right? So he's drying everything up, man. He's doing that by by turning up this heat, man. Which again is causing that drought. You got Lake Mead, at a what is it? It's at that Deadpool stage, man. It's at the lowest in history it's ever been, right? And it just keeps breaking its own record as being, getting lower and lower and lower as far as the water source that's in it. So everything is just it's dire, man. And as they were saying, the poor is ultimately going to be, the first to leave, right? Because they're not able to afford, right? With inflation happening, there being a work shortage or worker shortage, right? Labor shortage and everything like that. The poor are going to be the first to leave, right? Because they're going to have to, you need water, and food to survive. And if you don't have, or they're not available, right? You don't have the ability to get food, or they're not available. What are you going to do? You're going to go out and search for that, right? You're going to leave, whatever area it is and search for that water, right? And we're going to start seeing a lot of this start to take place, man. And I remember, the Elder Karatas, I had brought this precept out, but I'm going to bring it out because we know we're going into it. This is Amos 4 and verse 7. It says, and also I have withholden the rain from you, right, man? And yeah, it rains here and there, man. In Arizona, very few and far between, but it's not enough to fill up the lakes or anything like that, or it's not enough, right? So ultimately, there's no rain going on, man. You're not having a lot of these storms or whatever it may be in order to keep these lakes or rivers or streams or whatever full, to continue to fill up, feed, like the dams, which is what is it called, hydroelectronics, right? Which is stopping everything, right? And those things ultimately are in these water filtration systems, right? They feed these water filtration systems, which allow for pure and clean water, right? All that stuff is going to eventually just die down, right? It says, and also I have withholden the rain from you when there were yet 3 months to the harvest, and I caused it to rain upon one city and caused it not to rain upon another city. One piece was rained upon, and the piece whereupon it rained not withered, right? And Arizona is is in that stage of withering, man. There's no water, right? And produce is not coming in, right? There's no food or water coming in, right? Because of the supply chain being at a halt, as well as many other things, right? So it's getting very hard to live in Arizona, man. Especially if you're not able to get water, get food, right? It says verse 2 or it's like in verse 8. It says, so 2 or 3 cities wandered unto one city and drank to drink water. But they were not satisfied, yet have ye not returned unto me, saith the Lord, right? So the people are going to be leaving their cities, in search for water, in search for food, right? And this is what's going to take place, man, So this is why they're talking about how ultimately the poor are going to be the first to go. They're going to be the first to leave, man, because it's about to get dire out here, man. The situation is going to get very, very perilous. You're already starting to see a lot of homeless die, right? And you're going to see a lot more people die of, dehydration, starvation, right? This is the time that we're coming into, man. And this is why you ultimately need to take heed to this word, so that way you're protected from what is to come. Slakia. Something tickling my nose, man. But, nonetheless, because, those that take heed to this word, they're going to be protected, man. And I just want to get this one more precept, and we'll get out of here. Just want to keep it quick, straight to the point. Psalms, the 91st chapter, man. Very iconic chapter, man. But Psalms 91 and verse 1, he that dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. And I've always broke that down, man, is, when you look at a tree, you stand under the tree, what is the shadow from that tree doing? It's protecting you from the harmful rays of the sun, right? So that's just like you abiding in this truth, in this gospel, and Yahweh Bashim Shai is likened unto that tree, and you standing under that shadow, meaning you're being protected by Yahweh Bashim Shai, right? And Lord will, we can be protected by Yahweh Bashim Shai in the times to come. But nonetheless, this is, you taking heed to this word is what it will do, man. Is what Yahweh Bashim Shai will do, right? I want to drop down and get to the point. Verse 9, it says, because thou hast made the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. So the Lord Yahweh Shai, will protect you, man. You taking heed to this word, man. That's something that you have to, You have to understand it. You have to know the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai will protect you from the things that are to come, right? As long as you're doing what you need to do, and as long as you're being sincere, man, and doing His will to the best of your ability, right? Hey, so continue to take heed, continue to keep the faith, continue to push forward, man. We're almost out of here, man, with everything that's going on. And it's more and more clear, the times that we're in, and more and more clear that, hey, the end is right around the corner, man. So with that, I want to give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh Shem Al Shai, Ba'Shem, Rukakwadash. I want to say shalom to next time.